Hello, Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's get right into it. Let's see what's in your cards, Taurus. Talking to you if you have Taurus anywhere in your birth chart. Happy full moon. Don't forget to do your full moon rituals. Let's get into it, Taurus. Let's get right into it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let us see what's in your cards, Taurus. Let us see what's in your cards. Let's go. All right. Three of Wands. Here we have the Lover's card. The Page of Wands. Here we have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and also the World card. All right. Here we have the Three of Wands. So I definitely see somebody taking a leap of faith, getting away from possibly a fire energy, right? Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And that possibly you could have been in some kind of a partnership with. The Lover's card is not just romantic. It could have been in a romantic situation in love or partnership in business or just some kind of a partnership. But somebody has made a decision to take a leap of faith to get away from that. Here we have some kind of Knight of Wands. And so you have a lot of opportunity that lie ahead before you. And somebody's trying to make a decision very soon to just get away from, those types of energies. It's just wearing you down, stressing you out, leaving you in a state of confusion. And it's just very immature. Here we also have the King of Wands, and they watch every little thing that you do. And you're trying to close out cycles, trying to create very firm boundaries, and trying to enforce those boundaries. And so that's going to help you to enforce those boundaries. So good for you. Good for you to enforce those boundaries. Yeah. I feel like somebody has dealt with a very bullying type of spirit, very immature, very bullying type of spirit that you've been praying to get to your throne and get away from the type of energy, just very ruthless, type of spirit. You've seen other people get away from those types of spirits and been, live a fruitful life. And so you trying to create boundaries. You made a decision to do that for yourself. Here we have the Queen of Cups. You're trying to pour into yourself. It's just been very draining for somebody to be around those types of spirits. And so you're learning how to discipline yourself to get away from those energies because they do cause you to be reactive, burned out, stressed out, confused. Here we have the High Priest. And they're very materialistic. They're very physical. Here we have La Luna. And they have a certain belief system that you don't believe in. You don't believe in just always the physical, toxic masculinity kind of, energy, in order to, get things done. I feel like somebody could be sort of possibly in a, kind of sort of feeling overwhelmed, feeling emotionally overwhelmed. And just need a little bit more compassion, for whatever it is they could be dealing with. And so here we have the Star card. Just needing to be around some energies that just nurture you. Somebody need to be around some nurturing, and the universe is in favor of that. Yeah, and the universe is in favor of that. So you're trying to muster up some strength to learn how to do your inner healing. Here we have the Five of Swords here. As you're just kind of replaying the path, here we have the Seven of Cups here. And just trying to keep your vibrations as high as possible. Try not to, compare. Try not to compare energies. Here we have the Five. And somebody could be struggling on the inside. Try not to... because maybe somebody has tried to compare you to somebody else, or maybe somebody tried to make you feel try to make you feel bad, for even wanting some kind of nurturing. But remember, that's a part of balance, right? Your divine masculine to your divine feminine. And so that will make you whole and complete, the divinity within you. And so somebody could really be trying to balance that out. So hopefully whoever tried to make somebody feel bad for just wanting that balance, you completely leave that bridge burn, toss their name into a burning bowl, and release them. For people putting you in survival mode, for anybody putting you in any kind of survival mode, You know, here we have, you're not looking for their acceptance and their approval anymore. Yeah, so here's the Tower card. So you're divinely protected. It's going to come as a shock to some people that, you know, you're leaving some energies behind. You want to be in safer spaces. You want to be in spaces where you feel more nurtured. You want to be in spaces where you're more poured into and where you can actually pour into other people. So, like I said, you know, I'm talking to men and women, Taurus. You, I do feel like your spirit really, really craves to be in environments where it feels like a warm fireside chat versus rush, anxiety, aggression. You don't need to be in nobody wants to be in those spaces where, you know, you can't even think straight. You know, your heart palpitations, can't breathe straight. Nobody wants to be in those spaces, right? So I definitely feel like it's going to I definitely feel like you're, through prayer and meditation, you're moving on from those spaces. That's what I see. You and somebody are saying we moving on from those, because this is what somebody craves. You and somebody craves to be in two totally different spaces. Yep. And that's what I see you all moving on from. Here we have the King of Cups. Yep. Yep. And here we have the King of Swords. Yep. King of Swords. So, and I feel like you may be the one, you and somebody may be the one leading that charge, just saying, hey, let's really think about this. We don't want to be in places where we're constantly just like it's a bunch of friction, a bunch of competing, you know, comparing, you know, other people, bunch of toxicity, bunch of judging and what's that, like friction, judging, and like I said, judging. There's low vibrating energy. I'll just put it that way. Somebody just doesn't want to be right. Somebody really wants to be in spaces where people are actually pouring into each other, praying for each other, not praying on each other. You know, so I feel like somebody's going to be not only praying with someone, but praying but also meditating to get away from that. No longer looking for people's acceptance and their approval. So yeah, and I do see that happening. I see that happening. Source is actually rewarding you by answering your prayers. Yeah, there it is. Wishes being fulfilled. Because those spaces do actually exist. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't think they exist. People, if you've been around these toxic spaces where people are always competing and vain and vengeful, when you look back, you can take it'll take you down a rabbit hole of just like, it'll take you back through past lives where it just created a lot of anxiety, makes you sick to your stomach to just go back to those places like, oh my God. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like wasted time because it feels like, okay, you were looking to be a part of those toxic groups of energies, right? Toxic spaces where you could have been putting all that energy, all that fire into creating additional streams of income. And that's what I feel like somebody's going to be doing now, putting that fire behind that, going through a rebirth. Yeah, somebody was definitely connected to scarcity mindset energies. And so now you want to be connected to abundance mindset. So you're going through a rebirth. You and somebody are going through a rebirth. You don't want to be connected to, you know, so this is a tower moment for somebody. Somebody's definitely going through a tower moment, saying you don't want to be connected to, you don't want to be connected to all this internal battles and strife and stress and can't hardly sleep and the aggression and, you know, all of that. Somebody definitely wants to live a softer life. Here we have King of Wands. Somebody wants to, I'm talking to men and women, somebody wants to live a softer life. And so somebody's very close to getting it too. Here we have the Eight of Cups. Yep, somebody's trying to raise their frequency right now. It's coming. It is coming. One night somebody's going to wake up and say, you know what, it's time to move on. And that's what you're going to feel from the other side. Somebody's going to feel like, okay, some cups have been passed down to you. Being around a bunch of energy vampires, that's what it feels like. It just feels dehydrating. You just feel like you're always just thirsty all the time. You see it in your skin, you see it in your nails, you see it in your hair. You just feel thirsty all the time being around energy vampires, just drained. So somebody is definitely rebuilding. See how this person right here is a lot of sticks? Somebody's rebuilding. Where did I see the... Yeah, so somebody's definitely rebuilding. You know, getting away from the old bait and switch. Yeah, somebody's definitely getting away from the bait and switch. You and somebody are rebuilding. Yep. 5 and 5. Yep. You and somebody have made a decision to get away from the bait and switch. Yeah, getting away from the cold-hearted people. You know, people giving you the cold shoulder. You know, you're just leaving people out of your business. Here we have the Queen of Swords here. Yep. Carefully vetting your thoughts. Page of Swords. Getting away from the gossipy people. So whatever the anxiety you may have been having will be going away very, very soon. Yep. 10 of Pentacles. As you and somebody are building a very rich legacy together. Right? So, and just part of the legacy is just, again, keeping people out of your business. Here's the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Yep. So that's what I'm saying for you. That is what I'm saying for you. I thought I saw 9 of Cups twice. Yep. So you and somebody are coming together. It's almost like an accountability partner. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Both of you all have decided, hey, you all are Yeah, that's how you're saving yourself. That is how you're saving yourself. Let me see what else we got going on here. Let's see what else we got going on here, because I know we got some more cards here. I'm going to give you the questions for the moon in Sagittarius in just a second. Yeah. Somebody's decided to come out away from the wilderness. Sometimes you think about it, you're just like, you're just tired of being around just energy vampires. Yep, 10 of Pentacles here. Yep, you and somebody are thinking about, like I said, getting away from the stress. Just very hard-working energies. It is. Building very rich legacy. No longer looking for other people's acceptance and their approval. Yep, so 5, 6. Yep, just working hard. Legacy wealth. Keeping people out of your business. Creating multiple streams of income. I feel like somebody is thinking now, like, if you got to create multiple streams of income and keep people out of your business, you would rather do that and keep a quiet, low-key life. I feel like that's what somebody is. I don't know who this is for, but I feel like that's what somebody is doing. It's harvest time, so somebody's definitely planting some new seeds. Here we have the 9 of Pentacles. Aligning yourself with people who are financially independent and people who are not faking living a better life than they really living. Getting away from people who are wearing a mask. You know, people who are really, really planting some seeds, living a not wearing a mask. Those life, right? Yeah, not sitting around talking trash about people. Getting away from those types of energies, right? Looking for other people's acceptance and their approval while they're sitting around talking trash about where other people live. Here we have the 4 of Pentacles here, right? So keeping those people out of your vault door. All right. Very nice, Taurus. Very nice. So yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like somebody is moving more towards being around warmer spirits. Praying for people and getting away from people who prey on people, being around more sacred relationships, sacred ties, helping people to build legacy wealth, getting away from just the hostile spirits or people who try to, helping people to adjust their crown. That's what I see for you. Closing out cycles. Yeah. All right, here we go. You have the gift of telepathy. That's transference of feelings, thoughts, and ideas. Somebody apologizes for hurting you. You have the gift of clairaudience. Yeah, it's time to release the burden, and that would be the burden of just like staying around energies who have just this toxic spirit. You know, just really toxic, very aggressive, always combative, kind of thinking that that's how they're gonna get things accomplished by just hovering over people, just that kind of bullying type of spirit. Your next love interest will make you happier. Your laughter is medicine. And so I see you being booked and busy, not bitter and burdened. The answers that you seek are coming. You'll see you moving in silence and peace. Wealth is within your reach. You're leaving some energies behind and continuing to move forward. Yeah. So you're listening to your inner voice. Ask Source for clarity. You're doing a root chakra cleanse. Your ancestors are very proud of you. And then ask yourself, at what age did your parents do work on their shadow self? And at what age did you work on your shadow self? But your peace is paramount. Yep, your peace is paramount. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and close this out. But yeah, I do see somebody settling down with their group of people, and possibly kids, possibly marriage, because I'm seeing this card right here. Possibly kids if you want kids. And just building legacy wealth. Quietly just building legacy wealth. Just a more relaxed life. Yep. Oops. Artistry. Yep. Creating a life that you want for yourself. Some kind of artistry. Just quietly, just relaxing. Creating the life that you want. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, it's time to release negativity. Something hasn't been feeling like a scorpion sting to somebody. Like something has just been really making somebody sick to their stomach. So whatever it is, it's time to toss it into the bonfires. Two energies. So it's through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in a mighty celebration. Yep. So whoever it is, prayer will bring clarity to it. Whoever and whatever it is. Two energies could be at two places, two things, two people. It could be a mixture of whatever it is. But so this is about decisions. It could be partnerships in business and or in love, but it's also decisions as well. So somebody's definitely making some decisions to get away from any kind of hostility, anything that for you is not giving you an opportunity to warm up to it. 24, I am generous. So you have a heart of gold and you're very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and you're able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. 24. That is what I have for you. Here are the questions for the moon and Sagittarius for those of you all who like the questions. First question is, what is your heart yearning to learn and do? Second question is, where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? Third question is, what are the main challenges on your path to your envisioned future? Fourth question is, are there ways to solidify your foundation for taking off, perhaps saving money? So that you can leave your job or learning a new skill. And then last but not least is, are you on your path? Are you on your path? That's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all in the next reading. But again, you're divinely protected. But yeah, somebody is definitely saying they're just in need of balance here. You know, definitely in need of some kind of nurturing, in need of balance. Everything doesn't have to be just gonna just causing a lot of anxiety and just all of that mess. That's what I have for you. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.